Now this photograph was brought to my mind by Birdman when he mentioned that Widbrook was one of the only places that damselflies still existed. And that took me back to sort of spending hours looking over the edge of the bridge at Widbrook on the concrete side just below the surface, and to see these little pile of what looked like weeds moving along. And this was the pupa of the caddisfly, and little tiny fly when it but it spent a lot of its life just under the water line, clinging to the concrete, but it had wrapped itself with odd pieces of weed, as you can see in the photograph. It takes me back, another piece of history and the wonders of Widbrook stream. Yes, there's lots of that. Well, especially another thing that comes to mind is when I used to fish for minnows. A little boy's way of fishing for a minnow. A jam jar with a piece of string tied around the neck, and a little piece of bread, and you sort of roll the bread up in your fingers and put it in a jam jar, and then lower it into the water. The minnows will then sort of swim into the jam jar to feed on the bread, and you gradually lift it up out of the water until the rim is clear of the water, and by golly, you've got yourself a minnow. That was one of the ways to fish for minnows many, many years ago. Hope you like this little story. Bye for now.